I made my school hire an exorcist with a Bluetooth speaker the size of my thumb. It was the middle of winter in 8th grade, and me and my best friend Devin had nothing going on. One night, he texted me a link to this tiny Bluetooth speaker, small but loud. So we came up with a plan that felt genius at the time. We'd hide the speaker in the ceiling above Mrs. Evans's desk, play fart sounds during English class, and grab it after school before anyone figured it out. During lunch, we snuck in, and I stood lookout while Devin climbed up and popped the tile. He dropped the speaker in, and we were out in 30 seconds. After lunch, we tested it with one fart sound, and the whole class erupted. Mrs. Evans just stood there asking who did that. Me and Devin almost passed out trying not to laugh. We planned to grab it after school, but Mrs. Evans stayed late grading papers until 5. We figured we'd get it tomorrow. That was our first mistake. Day 2, we kept it going. Different farts. A burp. One that sounded like a dying whale. Mrs. Evans was losing her mind, checking backpacks and desks. Day 3, the speaker was still up there because she never left the room. We figured why stop now? Day 4, things got weird. Other teachers heard it through the vents. The math teacher accused kids of hiding a phone. The science teacher thought his radiator was broken. By day 5, the principal made an announcement about unusual sounds in the building and said they were investigating. Day 6, maintenance checked the vents and pipes, found nothing. Day 7, the janitor, Mr. Rick, told kids he heard the sounds at night when no one was in the building. That's when kids started saying the school was haunted. Day 10, the speaker was still going. I looked up the battery life, and it said 8 hours. It had been almost 2 weeks. I started thinking something was actually wrong with this thing. Day 12, a parent called the school worried about demonic activity. Her daughter was too scared to come to class. Day 14, we had an emergency assembly, and the principal said they were bringing in a specialist. I thought maybe a plumber or electrician. Then Devin showed me the email his mom got. They hired an exorcist, an actual exorcist from a church 2 towns over. That's when I knew we had gone way too far. He showed up on a Monday morning, tall guy with gray hair and a long black robe carrying a Bible and holy water like he was about to battle a demon from a movie. Kids were glued to the windows. Teachers gave up trying to teach. The whole school just watched this man walk down the hallway praying and splashing water on lockers. I was sitting in Mrs. Evans' class with my heart pounding. Devin was next to me trying not to laugh. I whispered that we needed to come clean before this got worse. He whispered back that I was insane and this was the best thing that ever happened to him. Then the exorcist stopped at our door. He stepped inside and the entire room went silent. He walked to the middle of the class and closed his eyes and started praying real loud. That's when Devin made the worst decision of his life. He pulled out his phone under the desk and played one more fart sound. The exorcist's eyes shot open. Nobody moved. He looked up slowly at the ceiling right above Mrs. Evans's desk and asked for a ladder. Mr. Rick brought one, and the exorcist climbed up and pushed the tile aside. He reached in and pulled out a tiny, dust-covered Bluetooth speaker. He held it up and looked at it for a long time. Then he turned to Mrs. Evans and said, "Well, that's a first." Mrs. Evans looked confused for half a second before her face twisted into pure rage. She scanned the room and spotted Devin still holding his phone like an idiot. He gave her a little wave.